Deep in the dense, steamy jungles of West Papua, Indonesia, lives a group of people whose world is literally built in the canopy of the forest. They are the KOROWAI, one of the last known tribes on Earth to live in treehouses, some soaring up to 45 meters or nearly 150 feet above the ground. For centuries, they remained almost entirely isolated from the outside world, their existence a secret held by the sprawling, untamed wilderness. But who are the KOROWAI, and what is life really like so high above the forest floor? Today, we're venturing into their remarkable world to uncover the truths behind the myths. The story of the KOROWAI's first contact with the outside world is relatively recent. It wasn't until the 1970s that a Dutch missionary, Johannes Veldezin, led an expedition that brought them into contact with Westerners. Before this, they had no knowledge of any people beyond their neighboring tribes. Imagine their perspective, living in a world defined by the jungle, the rivers, and the sky, and then suddenly encountering people who looked, spoke, and acted completely differently. This moment marked the beginning of a slow, complex, and often challenging process of cultural exchange. Let's talk about those incredible tree houses known as rumah tinggi. These aren't just simple huts and trees. They are engineering marvels built using only materials from the forest. The KOROWAI are master builders. The process begins with selecting a single, massive banyan tree to serve as the central pillar. Then, a framework of poles is constructed around it, with the floor made from flattened palm bark and the walls and roof from sago palm leaves and fronds. Everything is lashed together with strong rattan vines. But why build so high? There are several practical reasons. Firstly, it offers protection from the swarms of mosquitoes and other biting insects that plague the jungle floor, which can carry diseases like malaria. Secondly, the height provides a defense against flooding during the heavy rainy seasons. And historically, it also served as a lookout and a fortress against rival clans. But beyond the practical, the tree houses are central to their spiritual beliefs. They believe the higher they live, the further they are from the evil spirits, or lelio, that roam the dark forest floor below. A single tree house is home to a clan, usually consisting of a dozen or so related individuals. Life inside is communal. The space is often divided into separate areas for men and women, with multiple hearths for cooking. Their diet is a direct reflection of their environment. The absolute staple of KOROWAI life is the sago palm. They process the starchy pith from the palm's trunk into a flour, which is then mixed with water to create a pasty pancake-like bread. It's their primary source of carbohydrates and a food they eat daily. To supplement this, the men are skilled hunters. Armed with bows and arrows tipped with bone, they hunt for wild pigs, cassowaries, and other smaller game in the surrounding forest. They are also expert trappers and fishermen, using intricate woven traps to catch fish and prawns in the nearby rivers. The women and children forage for edible plants, fruits, and, most importantly, the prized sago grubs. These large, fatty larvae of the Capricorn beetle are considered a delicacy. They're often roasted over the fire and are a crucial source of protein and fat. The spiritual world of the KOROWAI is complex and deeply intertwined with their daily lives. They are animists, believing that spirits inhabit not just people, but also animals, plants, and even inanimate objects. Their universe is filled with a hierarchy of spirits, from the creator god, Jinnal, to various benevolent and malevolent beings. The most feared of these are the Kakua, which they believe to be sorcerers or witches who take on the form of humans. According to KOROWAI belief, a Kakua secretly consumes the insides of a person, causing them to fall ill and die mysteriously. They believe that before the person dies, they will whisper the name of the Kakua, who is eating them, to restore balance and seek justice. The clan is then obligated to capture and execute the accused Kakua. This practice has led to the KOROWAI being sensationalized as cannibals. While this form of ritualistic retribution did exist, it's crucial to understand it within their cosmological framework. It was not about eating for sustenance, but was a judicial act to eradicate a perceived evil and restore order to their world. Today, the world of the KOROWAI is changing rapidly. Since their contact with the outside world, many have been encouraged, and sometimes forced, by the Indonesian government to move into settled villages on the ground. These villages, like Yani Rumah, offer access to modern amenities like schools, medical clinics, and manufactured goods. This has created a profound cultural shift. For the younger generations, the pull of the modern world is strong. Many are leaving the traditional treehouse life behind. They are learning Bahasa Indonesia, attending school, and being exposed to a global culture through television and smartphones, which are slowly making their way into these remote areas. This has created a generational divide. The elders hold on to the traditional knowledge, how to build a treehouse, how to read the forest's signs, the ancient stories and rituals. But the youth are often more interested in the opportunities the outside world presents. Tourism has also become a double-edged sword. While it provides a source of income, allowing them to buy things like metal tools, cooking pots, and salt, it has also led to the commodification of their culture. Some Korowai have been known to stage ceremonies or even build tree houses specifically for tourists, creating a performance of their own traditions. It raises complex ethical questions about authenticity and the impact of our fascination with so-called lost tribes. The future of the Korowai is uncertain. They stand at a crossroads between preserving their ancient way of life and embracing the inevitable tide of modernity. Will the knowledge of building a home in the sky be lost within a generation? Will their unique language and spiritual beliefs fade away? Or will they find a way to navigate this new reality, integrating elements of the outside world while holding on to the core of their identity? There are no easy answers. The story of the Korowai is a powerful reminder of the incredible diversity of human culture, but also its fragility. They are not a relic of the past to be gawked at. They are a living, breathing people grappling with challenges that many indigenous communities around the world face. Their journey is a testament to human resilience, ingenuity, and the enduring connection between people and their environment. As we leave their world in the canopy, we're left to wonder what the future holds for the last of the treehouse people. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of the Korowai. If you found this as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into unique cultures from around the globe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.